When the game gets tough, the tough ones start to play at Armor Attack. Hi everyone and welcome back to Armor Attack Italy. This is Angelo and today's video is going to be about this friend, the Creeper, which with the new addition of a third weapon has become more annoying than ever. Or, if you are playing with it, it's even more fun than before. Today we are going to try 3 different builds: short, medium and long range, and we are going to start to the more unusual one, which is the long range. So we are going to use the Hornet, and these are the datas of the weapon, and we are going to have the 350 meters but 8 seconds of reload. And for the light we are going to use the Vespid, so we still have the 350 meter and the reload is going to be better. So they're not going to get into reload at the same time, and you may want to use the reload button often. But we all know that the Creeper, there are quite some spots around the maps where you can place the Creeper with just the 2 upper, let's do it from here, with the 2 upper weapon, and you see they are even maybe just a bit higher than the Broadkeeper. And in fact with the Broadkeeper you can do that Creeper trick in all the same spots, only in some of them. And if you can get the right side out of the cover, you will have even the chance to use the side weapon. Now this is going to be a bit of a unusual way to use the Creeper, because it's going to be more like a sniper thing instead of a scout. So it's going to be a bit unusual, but remember that as a sniper the Creeper can really go around the map really fast. So it can make a difference. I've been trying this build on just a few battles and it's been ups and downs. I still have probably to understand how to use it well, but there has been battles in which I was like kind of surprised because I achieved kills and assists and damage. Then at a certain point I was able to leave the spot where I was, and so I had even the chance to capture 2 or 3 beacons. But you will see, it's a bit of an unusual way to use it. After that we are going to try out the most famous one, and that will be with the Germinator. Okay, big damage, nice reload time but short range, and we're gonna match that one with the Orcans. Good good damage. They have 200 meters, but it doesn't make any difference to us. What is nice is that after level 5 they get into continuous fire. So once you finished the initial clip, you start with the continuous fire, and then we are going to see always with the Orcans, light Orcans, but with the torrent. And at that point we are going to have the 3 weapons that can go into continuous fire. Okay, you see the damage is not as high of the one of the Germinator, but we do have a continuous fire, and this continuous fire is fast. Okay, we're talking about 20 shots per second. Okay, and we are going to do this tryout. We are going to do all the tests on level 9. I used to do also the level 6, but on the test server, basically the minimum level that you find is level 7, but really the minimum. If not, everyone plays with better stuff. And to show you what I mean, this is my Hermit, this is the Bastion, and this is the Imperial. And I can tell you honestly, there are a lot of testers that are in my same conditions. So to go out with a level 6, it's sort of like suicide missions. So this time I will try only with maxed out stuff. And battle time, and see what happens. All right, Bastion Beacon Rush. All right, so we are going to get the creeper on the ramp and try to annoy everyone on the battlefield. Ha! Good. Ready to rumble. Come on. And I'm going to place, as I told you before, to have also the third weapon. I'm going to but it's the guy that is covered. Oh, much better now. And as you see, I didn't get any damage. And actually, let me show you this thing. If you look down, I have the purple section. That's the extra durability that I can get with the lifesteal if you have the 2 survival perks. That's for the hermit characters. Okay, if you did perk 1 and 2 on survival, then when you get maxed out, you can get this extra is not that bolt for sure, and for sure is not the desolator, but oh kappa, okay, but it does a decent job. Now we didn't have the Hornet ready. As you see, it does damage. I mean, that's a hoplite, you know, there are tanks, but cannot be compared with other snipers. And if I were doing the same attack, of course from a different distance, with either Germinator or the Torrents, of course I would have done more damage than this. But at the same time, I'm not taking any chance basically, and So I tell you, it depends on the kind of battle. If you playing in squad or clan, this could be like a very fast-moving sniper to help out teammates in different parts of the map. You know, so it has to, you know, in certain situations it could be an interesting character with this kind of weapon combination. But as a solo player, maybe is a bit awkward. I mean, it's not that you don't do anything, don't get me wrong, you know. You do your stuff, you do your share of stuff, but at the same time, of course, you cannot compare it when you get Torrents and Germinator, when you really become the annoying guy in the field. But at the same time, you can do stuff like that. And before, that would have taken a few leaps and stuff. And now, though, we are going to do even that part, because there's nobody around, and we can even use the situation to get a couple beacon and give my team a few extra points, even because we are about 100 points behind. So I better do my share even on the beacon part. Well, you see, not too bad. And now we go get this one as well. I missed the ramp. That wasn't a very nice move. Well. Okay. Let's see this guy here. Just doing. And the Hornet also have a homing effect, so you can design some trajectories as well. Uh-oh. And I know that. Okay, that one is done. And who's there? I'd rather do a certain thing and do... Oh, shit. Damn. That hurt. Head on. Oh, well. Talking about having the correct aim for the creeper's leaves, right? Yeah, good job, Angelo. Good thing that I was not on top of the creeper. I would have smashed my head. Oops, out of ammo. Damn. That wasn't so smart. I didn't pay attention to how loaded the weapon were. That wasn't smart. Okay, let's see on a one-on-one how it goes. See? Not too bad. I told you it's a bit of a unusual build, but it could be also interesting. You really need to get a hold on it, because it's a bit unusual to use a creeper like this. Is, you know, the first phase as a sniper, and now more like a scout, trying to cover different areas of the map and everything. But see, like now, If he has the Germinator, I'm out of reach. And barely on reach if he has the torrents, right? But he's in my range for sure. Now he probably wants to go for I thought it was closer than that, and I wanted to use the area damage. Out of here. I'm coming back once I'm loaded. Thank you. Alright, now I'm loaded. I'm here. Hey buddy. Boom. And this time the area damage was delivered. And even this guy is I'm done with. Oh, that's the oh, better not. I needed load. Okay, let's take this one. Is going. I knew he was going to do that, but okay. That was nice, I would say. Nice battle. Let's see what the Creeper did with this. All right, MVP. I'm okay with that. Oh, 4 kills, 4 assists, 5 beacons on the second part of the battle, and 2.2 million damage. Oh, and this is for the unusual build. I guess that this Creeper with the 3 weapons is a bit too much of a killer, if you ask me. But it was fun game. Okay, and now next on the list is the build with the Germinator and the Archon. Why this one and not the one of the Torrent? Because in this build we still have 2 weapons that do need reload. Okay? Being the Germinator with a reload of 5 seconds, you could even choose the Vespid, which has 5-second reloads. But then you're going to have reload situation in which you can't fire. And if your leap is not ready, you cannot even get out of trouble. So I rather have it with the Orkan that has the continuous fire. Okay, and so you still have the lifesteal running, because remember the lifesteal, the passive ability of all the Hermit is the lifesteal. So the more damage you do, the more HP you recoup. And if you have used survival even on the second perk, so you have done it on perk 1 and perk 2, the lifesteal goes up to 30% and you get the 31,000 extra durability. Okay, but that's only when with the lifesteal, or let's say at the very beginning of the battle you shoot to an opponent and you whack him out and he doesn't even have the time to shoot you once. Most likely you're gonna build this one up. Then during the battle it happens. It's not that easy, but it happens, and it's quite handy because the Creeper itself as you see, is not extraordinary. All right, but we're gonna see that part at the beginning of the battle. So let's see how this baby does on the battlefield. You all know the most of the creeper are with Germinator and Torrents. I would say good 60% with the Germinator, if not the 70. But even the Torrents are quite popular. And let's go. Okay. Canyon map. So I'll have the chance to show you even something else. Okay, canyon map in beacon rush mode. If you have a creeper, or it could be a jagger, okay, so you have good mobility, don't forget the drone. Okay, in the first minute of the battle, at least go and get it once. I see that basically players don't really pay attention to this, but this little thingy values 100 points, and to get 100 points with the beacons, it doesn't take a second. You know, it takes quite a bit to build 100 points. So if at the beginning of the battle you do this, let's say at least once, but if you do it twice, you know, it's going to be quite good for your team. It is true, in the meantime, you're not going to do points. You're not going to do kills, you're not going to do damage and anything, but okay, see, I finished, but I have the Orcans. Okay, and the Orcans gave me the chance to do that little finishing damage that I needed. And then we go for, now I have to go for this guy. And that would be more, oops, done. Oh well, this time didn't work as the other one, but I was a bit too crazy. Anyway, we'll see with the next one. Let's hope I get a chance to a better battle. Yeah, thank you very much. Stop my leap. Not what I wanted. Come on. Good thing that the leap recharges really fast, so there was just a few seconds delay and that was it. Oh, an accurate. Oh no, nice client. I need to get the and I have to remember I have the 100 meters range with the Germinator and not expose myself all sorts of situation thinking. I have the torrents, which is normally what I use on the creeper, so I tend to play on a 200 meters distance, and I really have to remember that I don't have those weapons right now, and you know, because I'm gonna just be dead in a second. And you see the Orcan is doing a little bit of stuff. Not much, but better than nothing. Okay. Oh, another one. Okay, it seems that this time the bottle is going to give a different result. So let's try even to get this creeper all the way through the bottle. So I better start to play smart, cause okay, then no, let's see who's the next one we can annoy a little bit. No, thank you. Let's see if this one comes here. Shit, it's still there. Nope. Too far. And then I have this one that is giving me some problem. Come on, come on, come on, reload. Fire, fire. Yes. That was lucky. Oops. Ay, 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 ay. Maybe not this time. I don't know. We'll see. Whoa, that was close. That was really close. And now I have to be careful for the guy that just took beacon E, because he's not on my radar. I cannot tell what character I will face. Possibly it was that Spitfire just went away. Okay. There we go. Stay within cover. Whoa, still 5 minutes to go. I don't know if I don't have HP anymore. It's going to be quite difficult to survive till the end. I'll try, but I'm not sure I can manage. Oh, not the accurate. No, thank you. No, thank you. That is like saying I want to die in a second. Damn it. Jesus. Okay. Head first. Oh well, poor creeper. We all get him smashing everywhere. Ooh, 2 of them. No, thank you. No, not 2 of them at the same time. No way. Come on. Not for me. Not with this HP. No way. If it has... It depends on what weapon he has. Oh, damn you. Leave me alone. Damn, he's got something with me that... Right, distance at this point is what I need. Distance. Hey, that Spitfire is always on me. Damn. He probably has something personal with creepers. I don't know. He's been just following me all over the map. Ouch. There we go. Yeah, Acrid first. That would do it. Yeah, but shoot at the guy. Help me out a little bit. Hey, Acrid. Damn. Maybe thought I didn't need any help. I don't know. Oh, now you appear. Damn. Don't have that much of an advantage though. He's going the other way around and I'm left alone with a hoplite. Not really the best situation, but I have this spot here and I can recoup HP and even the extra one. That's good. Corner shooting. Oh, who's behind? Damn. Whoops. Ow. That wasn't a lucky move. And here I have again. Damn you. Get out of my way. Once and for all. Jesus. Something from here, recoup some HP, and get out of the way before it gets too late. At least the other guy can't shoot at me, but where is he? There you go. Another hoplite. Come on. Ooh! Out, out, out.
Bailing out. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay, let's recruit this one. 10 Shida Hemis. Yep. Come on. I was too close to do that, but we're quite behind. I have to go for Beacon D as well. If not, we're not gonna have enough time to recruit. Oh, we are way too behind. I don't think we will be able to recruit this situation. Too bad, but hey, at least I survived the battle. You know, that was nice. And the impact damage is not the one it used to be. Well, you know, minus 50%. You can tell the difference easily. Oh, damn. No, I want to survive. Come on. Okay. I really would like to get all the way to the end of the battle this time. Okay, we got the beacon. Let's see if I can do something here or not. Anyone wants to help me a bit? No? No, so nice of you. And he wants to go defeat. But we did the entire battle, so let's see what happened. Oh, we got MVP. That wasn't bad. And 6 kills, 3 assists, 3 million in 2, and 8 beacons. Wow. Nice. Very nice. Too bad for this. But hey, you can get all of it every time, right? But this was a good battle. And so you had a chance to see what this build can do. This is actually the one that I use in my own hangar, in my personal account, and therefore I'm quite used to this build, so probably I'm getting this result because of that. It could be that I could get similar result with the other builds if I will play more battle with those. Okay, I have to excuse myself because it just came to my mind that I did a mistake at the beginning of the video, and that means that I forgot a build, and that was the Germinator with the Vespid. Okay, now as you see, we're gonna have all the weapons with 5 seconds reload. This is a long-range weapon that has not really much to do with the Germinator, and it has quite of a long clip. So I'm wondering if once I finish the clip of the Germinator, the Vespid clip will be long enough to keep firing until the Germinator is ready again for a second round. If I'm correct, there are good chances that this build will work quite nicely. Then of course you will not be able to do it a third time in a row, but with 2 rounds of the Germinator and 1 of the Vespid, most likely a lot of time you will get the kill, and then you will have the time for the reload. Let's see what happens. This is going to be my first time with this build, so we'll see. I mean, I played with the Germinator a few battles before, but not with the Vespid. Oh, team deathmatch. Let's see. I hope I will use this build in a way in which it is going to give some nice result. But as I said, I'm not a Germinator user, left alone with the Vespid, so it's going to be a first time. So let's see what happens. Why did I have to get right away somebody with the Prisma? Out of the way. Yes. See ya. Oh boy. 3, 2, 1, and ready to go. And let's see what we can do with this build. Let's see if my teammates are taking care of Beacon B. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, somebody did at the end. Okay, now I have to remember the 100-meter limit, which is basically even less than that, because at 100 meters, Germinator really don't do much. I will have the Vespid, but that's okay. Let's see if it does hold all the way to. Yep, it does, and even a bit more, maybe. Oh, we can do basically 3 rounds. That's nice. Oh, nope. Not ready. Reload for sure. Because who's that? Okay, let's go see this guy. Second round. and just but he died first, so I couldn't do it again. But it seems that can do 3 rounds of the Germinator with the long clip of the Vespid, and this is very good news because that means, okay, 1, 2, I went away. Too bad. But that was good news. And we have again the shipyard. And let's see if this time I manage to do something better. Do I have... Okay, looking at the minimap, none of my teammates thinks that beacon A is a beacon that they should get at the beginning of the battle. Oh, well. Let's see if we can... he's done already. I was thinking about doing a leap there and you know what? Another beacon. Why not? And damn, they're taking B. Okay, and then we are going to take E and see if this way. No, one of these two, if we keep need a shorter distance. This is not going to do me any good. So let's get the beacon first, and then we go see this guy here. Okay, and reload. Since it's short, I'm going for reload big time. Yeah, on this build I think that if you manage to use the reload wisely, you are always going to be fully charged, and that will help you a lot. There we go. Reload. Oops. They want to take A. Okay, let's go that way. Who was that? Oh. Oops, my mistake. Reload. Bit of cover. Leap. I was already close. Vespid, Terminator, oh, that's a close call. Ah, didn't jump, damn it. Okay, managed anyway to, but hey, not too bad after all. Okay, now, let's see what we just had. And let's talk about the different build. All right, so the last one that we tried, the Vespid and Germinator, even the last battle wasn't so incredible, but as in the first one, it did show that is quite of an effective build. I'm not used to it, so probably I was not able to reach or to have a result, a performance as good as it could be. Very, very effective build. We've seen that one clip of the Vespid will take you all the way to the third round of the Germinator if needed. After which, hit the reload button and get all the clip loaded again, and you set to go again. The only weak point is that the creeper, even if it's maxed out, it has just a bit more than 200,000 HP, so you always have to be careful. But it's a good build, really. And that's the short range. When we get into the mid-range, we have the Torrent. Let's do it so that it's much easier to tell you what I want. That to match with the Orcans. We have the 3 weapons with 200 meters and the 3 weapons with the continuous fire. So with this, you have the advantage that the fire continues always, so even the lifesteal is always on. One thing that you have to remember is that these weapons, as soon as you stop firing, they start reloading. So if you have your opponent that is going behind cover and coming out from the other side, stuff like that, so you don't have a clear shot for maybe 2-3 seconds, whatever, stop firing. Because then when he will be out in the open again, when you start firing, at the beginning you will have the full burst of the 3 weapon, and then you will go back into continuous fire mode. And as you've seen, this was the build that during this test gave the best result, but that only because this is the build that I use in my personal account. I'm used to this build. I know how it works. I know the pros and cons, so going back to the previous one, if I would have a build with Germinator and Vespid in my hangar, my battles with that build would have been much better. Okay, so for the one that do use the creeper a lot, it's a bit of it's not easy, because you see, if you remember, that was the first battle that I played, Hornet and Vespid, both with 300 meters, and both Vespid and Hornet, they all have the homing. An unusual build for the Creeper. But the Creeper is, I mean, with a Creeper you can cross the map in 10 seconds, you know. It takes what? 2 leaps and a bit more, and you've done at least the half of it. So even if you use it in a sort of a sniper way, if you don't have a clear shot, you leap, change your angle, and there you go, you can shoot again. But this build possibly would have better use maybe in a clan situation, because imagining a clan battle, if you have a Creeper set up this way, it can do the beacon runner without a problem, and at the same time, even when it's not close enough to the teammates, it could function a bit like a sniper, you know, a support. It's a very hybrid build. But even this one can be effective. So what can I tell you? The giant flea, because in my opinion, this little thing is, well, not really that little anyway, but it's, I don't know, it reminds me of a flea. So the Killer Flea has shown that whatever build you choose, if you learn that build well, it will give you good result. You know, it's an extremely fun to play character and an extremely annoying opponent, because I mean, and it happens to me a lot of time that I have to battle with a Creeper, and some players are really good with the Creeper and they just give you the headache, you know. So now that has also the third weapon. Oh boy, oh boy. I guess that each one of us is going to love it and hate it at the same time. So this is what came out with the test of the different build for the Creeper. And so this is it for now, and as usual, the last thing that I tell you all the time is ciao.